back Friday night. Mr. Muffin's Trains, Atlanta, Indiana. How are you today? Good. My beard looks a little scraggly. My wife told me today, you may not know this, but you have to change the razor blades in your razor, or at some point it just doesn't raise. So I think I'm at that point. Hello, Katie. Hello, Lee French. Yeah, Friday night. Massimo's on. Glenn's on. Devin's on. Scott Jackson's on. Hello. Seat Kelly. Tom 25 PA is on. Oh, my gosh. Got a lot of guys on here. So let's talk office hours for a couple minutes. Ready for my Christmas train display, says Boat Diver. That's good. We love that. So what is going on? Well, as we've talked about, I don't know, I've been ill all week. I picked up the flu somewhere, which, given I always get a flu shot, is kind of disappointing. And I'm still not recovered. But I did eat lunch today. That was a big deal. It's the first meal I've had all week. And it's staying with me so far. So that's really good. So I am way behind on photographs, videos, and so forth of the new trains that have arrived. And today I got caught up a little bit on the Imperial decapods. I got all those pictures up and got them posted. The Alco PAs that came in from MTH that were plated in Santa Fe and Delaware and Hudson, and they are just outstanding. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I got a few extra Delaware and Hudson coming from MTH. No, not COVID, but thanks. I took a COVID test to be sure. So I got a little bit of that done today, and got a little bit of myself caught up. We received another 6 or 8 pallets on Monday, and we actually do not have any room in the warehouse to sort things. So it's really a mess. So we're kind of sorting a pallet at a time and invoicing and moving things out. We've already shipped. We received 297 of the new Wi-Fi TIUs, which is about half what we need. And those have all come in and been shipped, pretty much. I think we got a couple of stragglers left, but they've come in and gone out. And make life a little easier, we moved all that to the store, and Katie and Liz managed getting all those shipped. And I really appreciate them doing that. We were able to hire another young lady to help us in the warehouse, who we've had some work experience with. Pretty excited about that. And then next week, we'll have a part-time person coming on to help Sam, who's my handler, as you might know. And so we call her the second Sam. So we got 2 Sams. Her name's not Sam. Her name's Jenny, but I'm calling her second Sam. So so that's really good. And that'll help us handle the volume. Our customer contact volume in October and November was up 50% over what our normal run rate is. And just trying to get through it all. We had a guy today complain that, why don't you ever answer the phone? Well, it's because we're already on the phone. I mean, we got 2 people and we're on the phone. And so then your call doesn't get answered. So, so are you going to call? Are you going to answer when I call you back? I don't know. You know, if we're not on the phone, we will. It's always faster to send us an email to support at MrMuffin'sTrains.com, and we keep there's several of us keep that queue open so we can work the tickets as they come in that way. And we're getting about half our tickets that way and half through phone calls. But if you get more of those, that'd be great. So I'm trying to figure out how to get more of the product that's come in sorted and invoiced and get it moving. All the Berkshires are here now. The Polar Expresses and the 777 and all that are here, which is good. And H7s are here. I have no idea where. They're on one of the pallets somewhere. So just tons of product has come in. Very interesting. Let's see, the MTH DCS TIUs. I got about an hour-long video. My friends in Chicago recorded for us here with Mike Wolf. which is up on YouTube for you if you haven't seen it. He goes through basically all the features of the new TIU and just does a great job. And so that's a great reference for you. Excuse me, I got a dry mouth. And so far, rave reviews. I mean, even some of my really crabby people are pretty happy with it. So the second wave of the TIUs arrive at MTH this coming Wednesday morning, and then they'll flip them out and get them out to us. Another 300 roughly will be headed to us next week, late next week, Thursday probably. Probably won't be here before the Monday after. And that should handle all of our back orders. So that's really good. Nothing, I know they've got another container coming. I don't know what's in it. They announced SW8s yesterday, which I haven't put or Wednesday, I haven't put those in the newsletter. Tuesday night, I haven't put them in the newsletter yet. The road names, they are doing Indiana Harbor Belt, I think, in an old paint scheme. What's new with these SW8s is they'll have a smoke unit, which we've never had before. And of course, the MTH SW8s continue to have two motors, two drivetrains. You probably know that. And so we announced a bunch of those, or they announced a bunch of those on Tuesday. I will get them in this weekend's newsletter and get them out to everybody. I don't know what else is coming in from them. Atlas, the S2 switchers are on the way. They should arrive at Atlas 17th of December, maybe something like that. I'm hoping to see those before the end of the year. That was the first Premier engine that Atlas announced when they licensed, bought the tooling and licensed DCS from MTH. And it's been a really long delay getting it out. I think part of it, honestly, is it wasn't very popular. I mean, we didn't get a ton of pre-orders for it. But those will be out and about. And the P42s and the other rolling stock 50-foot, 6-inch box cars and so forth should be at Atlas now, which includes the holiday box cars. And but I've not seen anything, at all on that. So let's see. Let me go on a little further here. So on Lionel, I talked to them Wednesday and got them to send me a new on the water report, because a lot of their stuff has been moving around, and they like to remind me when they give me a date, it's an estimated arrival date. And there's a lot of stuff going on. Once the boat's in the harbor, you got to get the container off, you got to get it in, it's got to go through customs. Sometimes that's quick, sometimes it's not. And so things can tend to move around. So this week they were expecting the Bluetooth Prairie locomotives in this week, the North Pole Central aluminum passenger cars in this week, UP aluminum passenger cars will finally be here. We start seeing some cabooses, 12-2, Illinois Central, City of Miami 2-pack, and Station Sounds Diner. The Burlington passenger cars, they expect those 12-2. Let's see. We've got Lion Chief Genesis units, 12-2. Some more Polar Express, including some sets. Then 12-9 now, they've listed the Hiawathas. And they've not been on any of the previous on the water reports. So I thought maybe we wouldn't see these till next year. We may still not if they're going to arrive 12-9, but I'm really looking forward to seeing the Hiawathas. North Pole Central, Chicago Northwestern, Seaboard, and UP. And the UP's in that Challengers 49er scheme, right? That's really pretty. And then the Western Pacific Feather Freight set and the Nickel Plate Fast Freight set, those are in 12-10. A bunch of reefers, and the CA1 cabooses will be in 12-10. The F-19s are now shown that they'll be here 12-12 at Lionel, 12-12. And in that same container, the U-28Cs will be here, including my custom run Pittsburgh and Lake Erie. And then the Hiawatha passenger cars, Milwaukee Road, Chicago Northwestern, Seaboard, all those passenger cars that manage match the Hiawathas. They're expected to be in 1213. Some more Bluetooth Lion Chief diesels. The Polar Express baggage car. North Pole Central 1213. Polar Express HO 1213. The Erie Triplex Superset, oh my gosh, is supposed to be there 1223. And I'm speculating. I always thought its delay was the cabooses, but the cabooses will be in next week. So it looks like the delay was the flat car with trailers, because the flat car with trailers won't be in until 1223. And then some more Polar Express, the new observation car, 1223. So just lots and lots yet to come in from Lionel. And, you know, I don't have, if I hadn't taken on this warehouse almost a year ago, we would be in trouble. So let's see. I got all kinds of questions I haven't looked at yet. I have not seen the Burlington E5 yet. I knew they were doing the Shadowline paint, and I ended up helping send the artist some examples of what that would look like, interestingly enough. That was a while ago. But I haven't seen that. I haven't seen the cars yet. I know they're down there. There's a set waiting down there for me, but I haven't picked them up yet. So I will have to go look for those, but I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to, Wigwag saying you're going to stock more MTH 1 gauge. Yeah, I talked to Mike about that a little bit, and he's really committed to running more G gauge than he has in the past, and he really likes it. So, yeah, I think I'm going to have to do more with G gauge, you know. I have no idea, Uncle Buck, about tariffs. No idea. Oh, good. Let's see. Hello, Gaburo. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Dodge. Oh, my God. Hello, David. Hello, Raymond. Let's see. Yes, it is cold. Driving over here, I drove back here. We ran trains today for our guests till 3. So I went home to watch Kansas City and left about the time they looked like they were falling behind. So and then came back to the layout to do the call with you guys. So hopefully they're back on top and winning. The scale passenger cars next month, they're kind of dribbled around, but by the 23rd at 2 Lionel, they said. Yep, UP lighted. Yeah, yep. These aren't the UP yellow cars. I think they're 49er paint scheme. I think that's right. I have to look. You bet. Hey, thank you for the Pittsburgh and Lake Erie run. You bet. Those are almost sold out. My friends, Pittsburgh Fanatic and his pals, they had to talk me into making that run, and because technically Pittsburgh and Lake Erie didn't have that engine, but it's very close to the ones they did have, and I like that railroad too. So, but I'm almost sold out of them, and that's always exciting for me when custom run gets here and it's pretty sold out. No, I don't know anything new on Gunderson. The sales manager at Atlas left Atlas last week, and I'm not in as close communication with them right now as I wish I was. So I'll have to look into that. Yeah, so Dashing Dan's. For the City of Miami Custom, it seems both A units don't have front couplers and one for the set. Is there a way to run it with a set? You know, this is a huge debacle on my part, because when I approved the artwork for the custom run A and B unit that we did, which were designed to complete the ABA set, that's what they were for, I missed the fact that I didn't have them add a front coupler. And that's awful. So we are busy working on how we're going to remedy that problem. We've got a few choices, but one thing we'll have to do for sure is have to put a different truck in the front of ours with a front coupler. And the way the dummy end truck is mounted, you can't take it apart and add a coupler, I don't think. Although I sent one to Harry and he's working on it. And then, so we'll have to basically replace the truck. And the trucks are available from Lionel. We can buy those and get those on there. And then the question is, will we cut a hole in the front of our E6 in order for the coupler to come out, or will we replace the fender surround with the Lionel part that already has an opening? So now the good news is, or bad news, I guess, is the majority of the people that have bought the AB set were not planning to couple them with the Lionel set. They were running them just on their own. So, but I got at least 10 that I'm going to have to retrofit, and that's fully my mistake. And I've decided now that, given I'm old and stupid and a bunch of other stuff, I'm going to have my son look at every drawing before I approve it to make sure I haven't missed something, because we don't want to have problems like this in the future. So we're going to get it. We're going to get it fixed. But it's terribly embarrassing problem. But we're getting there. So stay tuned, Dashing Dan. We're getting there. Let's see what else we got. Good to know. Pittsburgh and Lake Erie GP7. I mean, any GPs. I know. Mike is spending money. Mike's spending money on new tooling, which is exciting. And I can't announce anything that he's making. He's got 3 tools already under contract, and we talked about some more while he was here. So looking forward to that. I mean, his son-in-law has gotten involved in the hobby, Bradley, who's a super nice guy, who's working really hard to learn the business. And he was here, spent the day with us, and he's a big help. He's a tech guy too, so he was actually doing, DCS Wi-Fi upgrades for people. By the way, if you get the new one, you need to do a software upgrade before it'll operate. So, and we've got directions. There's directions in the box. We've got directions. I'm going to put directions out in my newsletter. It's not hard to do, but you're going to need to do an upgrade. You can use your Wi-Fi app, the MTH DCS app on your iPad or your phone, to bring the upgrade down and install it on the new TIU. But you'll need to do that. And then Katie, I'll come back to your question. Very funny. Wigwag, he says he's going to do more template. So he hasn't announced anything new, I don't think. But he really likes that. That's his favorite part of the hobby, honestly. That's my opinion. My understanding from talking to Mike, that's his favorite part of the hobby. He didn't exactly say that, but that's what that looks like. So Katie wants to know about my dogs. Okay, so yeah, we have more dogs than we're allowed. We have a pair of schnoodles, which are Schnauzer poodles, brother and sister. One's black and one's tan. And they're great dogs, and they've been with us a long time now. Holy cow! And then we have 2 Schnauzer poodle. The other kind. Shoot, I always have trouble with this. They're bigger dogs. They got a doodle in their name. What are they? Labradoodle. How about that? That's good. We got 2 of those. Again, a tan one, Georgie, and a black one, Maggie. And they're not from the same litter. They're 1 litter apart. But they are just wonderful dogs. And Georgie, I never thought I could love a dog like that stupid dog, but I love that dog a lot. And then we've got a grand dog that's staying with us while one of our sons is kind of in transition housing with his family, I guess you could say. And that's a bull mix who is the smelliest, grossest dog I've ever met, but we've got her. Okay. Ben, I think, yeah, it's okay to run 16 gauge wire. Yep. The joiners are 18 gauge. Yes, I think they are. That's fine. So I don't think you need to run 14 gauge. I mean, I've done that. on some big louds, particularly 14 gauge twisted pair, but 16 gauge is fine, and that'll work. That'll work great. So hello, Howard. Good to see you. There's a lot of, I don't know if they're going to do European trains or not. So we've had a lot of conversation about it over the summer. They haven't announced anything. I don't know. Do not know if that'll happen. So we have received some of the doodlebugs are here, and the rest are either on the pallet that arrived Monday, or they're on the pallets we'll get next week. But they've left Lionel, so they're on their way to us, if not here. I can't tell what's here because I can't even physically walk in there. It's just, it's unbelievable. The polar berks are here. They're all here. So I'm just going to try to get some of them out of there maybe Sunday and get some pictures. Had a couple of requests to take a picture of the red one with a passenger car so we can see how close the paint is. And I'll do that. I just got to get them out of there. But I'm a really big guy, and it's hard for me to walk around in there. I mean, God, what would have happened to us if we hadn't taken this warehouse, 4,100 square foot warehouse? It is full. I don't know what would have happened. And everybody is so nice about it here because, the reason we're in this quandary is because I keep buying trains. It's my fault. I'm the guy that's, placing all the orders and bringing all this product in. And nobody here is complaining about it, which is nice. But it's a heck of a lot of stuff. Type of clutter wish we all had. Yeah, that's funny. Hello, Robert. How's everything in Arizona? Doing all right out there? I love Arizona. For a part of the year, I really do. I'm not good in tremendous heat, but out there the heat's not very wet heat like it is here. It's really dry heat, which is definitely hot, but it doesn't feel the same. So let's see, what else? Anybody got any other questions on here? I know it went kind of fast. Yeah. Hey, Rocky, have you seen the Burlington yet? With the E5, E6 paint, shadowline paint? And that technique has been really well done in the past. I don't think this is the first time Lionel's done it, but certainly Atlas has, MTH has. Definitely cold as heck. 22 degrees right here in my building. I've got the furnace here, it's about as big as I could get. Shoot. Oh my gosh. My wife just, I'm trying to start eating again. And so I suggested on the way over here, maybe I run over and pick up a pizza at one of our favorite places. And she just sent me a text that they're closed for the holiday. A pizza place closed on Black Friday. I mean, we never closed our restaurant on Black Friday. All right. Let me tell her we'll decide when I get home. So she'll quit texting me. Okay, sorry about that. Definitely. Hello. So we're doing, the Muffin University, we're doing a train show here in Atlanta, Muffin University train show in Atlanta, 4, 11, and 12, and again next October. So, and we're going to add some workshops. We're working on that now. I think those are I think the Plasma Blue Berks, the Polar Express one is only available on the Lionel website or one of their stores. They have a really good store in Nashville run by really good people. It's a good place to check that out, see what they've got. Hey, thanks for the special runs. You're welcome. Boy, the special run Berkshires just came out outstanding. I got pictures and video of those up before I got sick. So Rocky's not seen that yet. Okay, buddy, I'll try to get it out this weekend and get any look on it. I got all the parts here for the modules that I need to finish assembling them. I've just been sick this week, so it's kind of on the top of my to-do list. It won't take very long to finish assembling them. So first of the week, I bet people that have ordered them and haven't picked one up, you'll be able to get it. So it's kind of what they're trying to do is make it look like, plating that's has got kind of that stripe look to it, is what they're shooting for, and I hope they got it. Hope it worked that way. So Y6Bs, I have no idea. No idea. Rusty said he heard March. Yes, yep. Still buy modules. Yep. They're on the website. Magnificent. Look them up under the word magnificent. Mr. Muffin's Magnificent Modular Railroad. And the LCCA is coming here in early February and setting up a large modular railroad at the fairgrounds here in Indianapolis. And we're talking to them about, hanging out with them, or maybe we get to participate, take some of our modules. We'll see. So what else do we know? Yeah, no. So we ought to see new Lionel catalog middle of January, I would think. So not, a little over a month away, 6 weeks away, and that'll be really fun. And that everything they're telling me, it's going to be incredible. I hope that's the case. Can't remember. I think it's hilarious. I couldn't remember what kind of dog I got. Oh yeah, I didn't turn the lights on in the layout. I just came right back here to the Nerd Center and got one of my lights back here fired up. So yeah, it's dark behind me. If somebody's gonna get me, I'll hear them walking down the hallway. Yeah. Hello, Kelly. Yeah. All right. Just looking and see if there's anything else here I didn't answer. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Michael James. Yeah, those have certainly been done before. We certainly could. I know my friends at Metka like doing that. I try not to walk on their space. I got their new yellow belly or yellow Chesapeake and Ohio Berkshire that they did. It's in my truck. I got to get it in here, and I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like. That'll be pretty cool. I think you're going to see a lot more Trump era train merchandise. Mike announced they were going to make flat cars with garbage trucks that say Trump on it, and you can press down on the garbage truck and hear Trump's voice. So that's going to be interesting. But they're doing several flat cars with loads that'll be part of. It might be a 4-car set. I don't know. My flu's fighting me a little bit. So let's see, 6:30 already. Oh my God, where'd the time go? Anything else before I sign off? I'll be on here live tomorrow, 2 o'clock, I hope. Running trains, I hope. And we got everything all set up. We're running a bunch of the Lionel Berkshires